how it goes.
Yes, and in the process, you blow up the mass relays.
Yeah. In what's it called? In then there's a synthesis, which is the good end. The everybody is much better now. The cycle is over, and the Reapers get what they want, and we all get these sweet new upgrades, and Reapers help us rebuild. But and that's the one that I chose, and it's pretty cool. In the other one,
you destroyed the mass relays in the process.
Did you?
Yeah, you destroyed the mass relays in the process in all three.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yes, it is weird.
I mean, it definitely makes sense that the math relays are used to do all the stuff, but I suppose you'd be able to create new math relays. I mean, otherwise, how does interstellar travel happen?
It doesn't.
But the Reapers would know a way to start it up again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in any lands where you still have
There are corpses of enemies. You can.
So the way we go from there is but the last one, taking control of the Reapers, they say that your memories and personality will be preserved.
Yep.
So essentially, Shepard will still exist, and that's why you get those images of Shepard as a Reaper ordering Harbinger around and other stuff.
Yep.
And control the Reapers. That makes me think, hey Shepard, why not ask the Catalyst to save your memories and personality so that you after you kill yourself, you can still be around and live the rest of your life in a body similar to Edie's, and kind of have that kind of immortality or something, so that you can, not have your love interest get mad at you for going out and dying like you said you wouldn't.
Well, from a philosophical standpoint, either way.
Arguably, no.
Not really. You could make a case that it is nice of you to leave behind someone very similar to you for your love interest. You are not meaningfully that person.
At the same time, it is also a good thing for the galaxy to have a Commander Shepard.
Yeah, that's fair. That's not unreasonable, although in theory it doesn't need a Commander Shepard if you pick Synthesis. If you pick...
Max. This does slow-mo recaps when you kill a boss. Which is awesome.
That's cool.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. In theory, you don't need a Commander Shepard anymore if you pick Synthesis. If you pick, Control, you still have one, and if you pick Destroy, you may still have one as well, because Shepard can survive and destroy the Reapers. I don't know if you... So yes, by the way, there are variants on these endings.
How do you mean?
If you pick Destroy the Reapers and enough completion points in the game, you will get a cutscene that shows Shepard survived it. So that's the only way you can survive.
But if you don't have enough galactic readiness, then the Reapers will blow up the Citadel while you're making the decision.
Actually. If you... Or I think that, I think if you don't have enough galactic readiness, none of the endings work. But, if you have enough galactic readiness, you get a cutscene of Shepard walking out of the rubble of the Citadel on Earth, basically. So Shepard can survive that. If you get, if you do Control, the specifics of your ending depend on whether you're Paragon or Renegade. you get a Shepherd voiceover for both. But if you're Paragon, you get a voiceover that's like, and I am going to use my newfound omnipotence to help people. And if you're Renegade, you get and I'm going to use my found omnipotence to fuck absolutely anyone who stands in my way.
Like, fuck them up, because I know how I play Ren Shep.
The implication is that you're like, I will destroy everything that is not, basically you become a douchebag god. Anyway, and I don't know if there's any variance in Synthesis or not. Synthesis is the most unclear ending. I'm still not sure exactly, like, from a meaningful standpoint. Like, I get that it made all organics partially technological, and all technological is partially organic, but I don't actually get why that matters or what difference it makes.
So it gives everybody spiral power.
I wasn't super clear on that whole thing. Also, speaking of spiral power, are you aware of the theory, based on a couple hints, that they may have actually changed the end of Mass Effect at the end, or not right at the end, but like late in, or changed the reason for the Reapers late in development?
No, actually.
Speaking of spiral power, there are some hints in Mass Effect 2 and in early parts of Mass Effect 3. Something about the Mass Effect is inherently destabilizing to the universe.
Okay.
And that actually the reason for the Reapers is not the whole, like, synthetics and organics always destroy each other bullshit. That organics invariably reach a point of sophistication where they start using the Mass Effect, and they're slowly destroying the universe. And so the Reapers exist to keep that shit in check, a la the anti-spiral. I really wish they'd gone with that, because I actually think that's a lot more compelling than the pitch of the reason we destroy organics every 100,000 years is because organics build machines who kill them, so we need to keep them at a technological level where they can't build machines that will kill them, because they always build machines that kill them. When you literally just solve them, Gethquarian conflict by yelling at people.
Right?
The Catalyst is like, no, organics and synth never get along, and you're like, no, they absolutely do. I just yelled at them, and then all I need to do is yell at them, and they get along. And the Catalyst is like, I don't think so, and you're like, literally just did this, like,
it's inevitable.
5 hours ago, and then you have to jump into a, column plasma. Honestly, though, my number one complaint about the Mass Effect ending, Earth is boring. I really feel like Earth was supposed to be a collector-based type experience where, you did a lot more stuff and there was a lot more, like, meaningful choice, and maybe some of your squad mates could die, and, like, you did more missions there. Because they had the whole, like, preview trailer about that guy who shows up for a half second, and, like, just a bunch of things about Earth feel really incomplete and rushed. And all the levels on Earth are really just, like, repetitive Banshee grind fests, where it's just like, oh, you wanted to fight 3 Banshees at once, and I'm like, no, that's not interesting. I didn't want to. Oh god, it's horrible. I'm gonna get sick.
No.
Yeah, that's my only complaint about the ending of ME3, is that the last few missions are actually not very much fun.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they were pretty forgettable.
Everything up to Earth is pretty much perfect. Like, I actually can't think of anything I'd really change.
The Citadel DLC was great.
Yeah, I need to go back to the Citadel and Leviathan. I need to go Actually,
Well, yeah, the Leviathan changes the end dialogue a little bit.
I have been Leviathan adds a lot to the whole synthetics and organics conflict angle, and like makes that a bit more compelling because it feels very. If it's just the guest experience, it feels very like dumb. That it's like, you know, yes, this is the problem and solved, just solved. Whereas at least with Leviathan, it's like, oh, this has been going on for millions and millions of years, you know.
Also,
I hear you get for death.
I don't remember that happening, but I do remember that it finally explains why Reaper giant squids.
Yeah, well, and it's nice because it's actually about where the Reapers specifically come from, right? Because like the Reapers are not the first. The Reapers are not the Catalyst's first agents, right? Like it just uses whatever synthetics it can get, basically, right? Is that my understanding? And the Reapers are just its cleaning crew.
I don't think so. Well, I'd have to go back and look at some of the dialogue again. But yeah, the catalyst is no. The catalyst was made by the Leviathans, just like the Reapers were.
Okay. The catalyst is made by the Leviathans. Very interesting. I definitely play the game and play that because there's a lot of stuff about the cycles that didn't necessarily make a lot of sense from an initial playthrough.
The dialogue option about the Leviathans is that the Leviathans made the Reapers in order to stop the problem of organics and synthetics inevitably coming to blows, and they made them to stop the problem, but realized that they themselves were part of the problem. The catalyst.
Gotcha.
Jesse, I'm killing gnolls, and by default this game tells you how much you overkill the thing by.
Oh, good. Say that you're crushing them.
No, I'm more slicing them. Because, you know, swords.
Damn. Do better.
Well, I'm not playing the class that uses force weapon. Because I'm not a hidden barbarian.
And it's bare hands when it feels like really hitting hard.
Yeah.
That might be the class I roll. I've watched some dual sword videos and I'm kind of mad. I'm a dual sword guy. Sadly, it does not look like. Although I can see dual speakers being pretty sweet. I might have to deer mood it up.
I haven't unlocked chain blades yet, which makes me sad.
But then there's totem pole / fisticuffs, and then there's the heavy weapons guy, who I'm less interested in.
Ooh, you feel
He's apparently.
Fuck.
What was the other thing? Yeah. Though
Blowing balls of light.
Leviathan does explain why all Reapers look like giant squid things. Unless at their cores there's some kind of other frame, because at the end of 2 they start making the human Reaper and it looks like a human. But I guess they're planning on putting an exoskeleton or a squid exoskeleton around that or something.
Yeah, I was going to say the implication I took from that was that the Reapers have like an inner frame and an outer frame. And the inner frame is like based around the number of species they're preserving, and the outer frame is their mega squid body.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I dodged. Oh, I dodged. Ow. My stamina bar's low. I should probably run out for a while. Ah! I was sprinting mixes up too.
What's that?
Kelly taking off her mask. And there's the Dova bear.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm taking out. I'm successfully dodging it out of the combat. Oh, aha! I killed him! He's dead! By my hands! Am I a winner right now?
Or are you zipped?
I'm not sure. No, no, leather, claw, leather. Aha.
Zip, zip it up.
Level 4. I skipped out over level 3 hit 4. That's cool. Oh, because I did it on hard. Haha.
Alrighty, everybody, I'm going to bed, but I am downloading Vindictus.
I was about to say, I'm going to stop here, but you should.
I'll be downloading it as soon as I finish the Evil Within demo.
Aha. So that's it.
That enormous fucking game.
Yeah.
Alrighty, good night, everyone.
Huge.
Good night.
I can't assign a helm to a... Oh, I get it. I have to trade it in for like the real helmet. Oh.